Welcome back to The Joy of Vinyl. I'm Rick Coste. Here's a dilemma that I'd love to get your thoughts on. Now, to set the stage, I've fallen in love with, many bands and artists over the years, and some took me years, really years, to finally appreciate, while others grabbed me the moment I first heard them. Now, in some cases, it was artists who'd been playing for years, but whom I simply never got around to listening to. When that happens, what do I gravitate to? Their back catalog or their greatest hits? A good example of what I'm talking about is the Cars. You'd think I would have always been a huge fan, being that they were formed in Boston, which is right around the corner from me, when I was 9 years old. But no, it's not that I wasn't a fan. I liked the songs I heard on the radio, but I was more into harder rock at the time, especially as a teenager in high school when the Cars had hits like Magic, Hello Again, and Drive. I always loved the song Drive. But that was about I would say, the extent of my familiarity with the band is really their radio hits. So flash forward many years later, and I'm in a used record store and flipping through the C's, and I see the Cars' greatest hits. It had all of the songs I was familiar with, so I bought it. And I loved it. I completely enjoyed that record. It brought me right back to my teenage years. The thing was, I ended up playing that record multiple times. Now, some of my favorite songs from artists that I enjoy are their deep cuts, songs that never became hits or were played on the radio. So it got me thinking about the Cars. If I enjoyed the greatest hits as much as I did, what about their albums and all of that unheard music, at least unheard to me? What about those songs? So I bought their first album, and I loved it. Then their second album, loved that too. And soon I had all their albums. The thing is, I'll never listen to that greatest hits album I bought. Not anymore, not with all of this great music to explore, which also contains, the songs from that greatest hits album. It's happened before too. The same thing happened with, I'd say, Blondie's greatest hits, before buying all of their records. And the same with Creedence Clearwater Revival. I bought both Chronicles 1 and 2 years before I bought their entire back catalog. Even Mardi Gras, which many fans dislike, but I'm not gonna lie, I actually do enjoy that one too. So, our greatest hits compilations like sampler plates, and now I actually tend to stay away from them. I know if I enjoy a band or an artist enough to buy their greatest hits, why not just explore their entire catalog? There's pleasure in looking or searching for those hidden gems in an album of unfamiliar songs that surround the one or two radio hits. A pleasure lost with an album that only contains radio hits. Or is that pleasure lost? Maybe that's what you're going for. I mean, who's to say? And what do you say? Do your tendencies lean towards the greatest hits compilations, or do you like to grab the record a hit is on to hear what else the artist is capable of? Or do you do both? I'd love to hear from you on this. Do you have a favorite greatest hits album? Or was there a time a greatest hits record kind of led you to the artist's entire back catalog? So comment below, and if you're not subscribed, just click the button over here. And as always, thank you for watching. And until next time, please take care of yourself and enjoy your records.